Welcome back to the Indiana Hoosiers dynasty. The Hoosiers are coming off of their bye week, starting the season 2-2, and now look to continue Big Ten play as we take on our first rivalry game of the series versus Michigan State. The Big Ten East looks like this right now. Ohio State, Michigan, and Penn State are all top 10 teams. And then we go to Michigan State, who is number 22. And then we get to where we are in the bottom four in our division, where Minnesota has one conference win. We, Wisconsin, and Purdue are all winless Big Ten teams. And on the other side are a lot of the newcomers, including USC, Washington, and Oregon. Michigan State is 3-1 on the year, and this is the team we will take on today. And they have only one loss to number 5 Penn State, who is, like I said, a top 5 team. Their quarterback is Sam Leavitt, who has thrown 8 interceptions already so far through the first 4 or 5 games of the season. And he is a little bit banged up coming into this game, but he is expected to play. But he will be missing a key piece on that offensive line, in his left tackle being out for most of the rest of the season. So they have a good running game, and we know Michigan State. They always have good offensive weapons, good receivers, good running backs, and that doesn't stop here. They have a lot of good players like Alante Brown, who is going to be a target, who's going to be targeted quite a bit today. He leads the team in reception so far. But on the defensive side, I'm really worried up front. They have a really good pass rush. They get after the quarterback. Simeon Barrow Jr. is the leader up front, and they could wreak havoc today, especially versus a team that cannot pass the ball very well. So we're going to rely on this run game, and that's going to be a big emphasis today. I want to get Prince on Joku at least 15 carries and see what happens with the option run game as well. So here we go. Big Ten play resumes here at home as we will receive the opening kickoff. And here is Omar Cooper Jr. back to receive the opening kickoff, and he takes it back to the 20. Omar Cooper Jr. is the highest rated player on the offense. We're going to look to get him the ball in different types of ways as well. So here we go. The first play of the game is a handoff to Prince Njoku. He is the best running back in our running back room, and he picks up maybe a gain of 2 on that carry. 2nd and 8. Here is Jacoby Ellis throwing to the right side. That's caught, and that's Kilo Green who steps out of bounds. It's a gain of 17 and a first down. Running a little hurry up this time, and that's Jacoby Ellis who takes it for a gain of 7 on a read option keeper. Now, we have 2 quarterbacks we have played so far, Sam Bellissimo and Jacoby Ellis. Ellis is the most mobile of the two as we get it to a 2nd and short. Read option call. This time pitch out to Omar Cooper. He gets to the outside, makes one man miss, gets a block again. It's going to be a touchdown. 55 yards, Omar Cooper Jr. I said I wanted to get him the ball in different ways, and Thomas Bailey throws that final block downfield, and he springs a touchdown here. It's 7-0, and this home crowd is bumping. So Michigan State starts out here at their own 25. Here's a handoff. This time Berger gets to the outside. He's got space. He got one man to beat. He eventually gets run down from behind by David Hardwick Jr., but it's going to be a first down run, 34 yards on the first play of the game for Michigan State. Handoff. This time Leavitt is going to keep it, and he will take it to the left side, but it's a loss of 3. Jacob Mitchell, the senior defensive end, gets there in the backfield. Now they get it to a 3rd and 11. Draw play called. Berger is getting stood up in the hole, but somehow breaks free. Another one. He's off to the races. Tackled at the 13. 29 yards, 2 carries for 63. Somehow got through that hole, spun off of a tackle, threw off Cunningham Jr. at the end. And now it's 1st and 10 again. The backup running back is in. It's Carter. Touchdown. They run the football all the way up the field. They've been reading the scouting reports because we have been awful stopping the run so far. And Michigan State quickly ties the ball game up. We want to get Leavitt to throw the football because he already has 8 turnovers on the year. We'll see if we can do that, but our offense has got to keep up. 2nd and 6 now. Play action fake. Throw to the right side. Thomas Bailey. And the defensive end was guarding him that time and had his back turned, and he cannot hold on. It's 3rd and 6. Ellis out of the pocket, tries to take it himself and gets hit hard right at the sticks. He's going to be 2 yards short. And we're going to have to punt this one back to Michigan State's offense. So here we go, back on offense, or back on defense. Here's a throw to the right side. Malik Carr, their star tight end, gets his first catch of the game for a gain of 6. We want Levitt to throw the ball, so we got to stop the run to force the pass. Here is a draw play, and this time it doesn't work. It's E.J. McMacklin who leads the team in sacks so far this year with 4. That brings it to a 3rd and 6. Levitt in the pocket, still in the pocket, looking deep, he gets sacked. It's going to be the senior Jacob Mitchell who gets to the quarterback, just fighting away. Levitt kind of rolls right into Mitchell, and he comes up with the sack. So punts here for both teams so far as we start this one out with really good field position here. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Here's Ellis throwing to a wide open receiver. That was Vaca Sau wide open, and we miss him on that one. That brings it to a 3rd and 10 now at the 49. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us now. Here's Ellis in the pocket throwing across the middle. And looking for Thomas Bailey, can't find him. 1 of 5 to start this game for Ellis. And we have to punt this one back to Michigan State. But here is the punt block team, and they get to the punter. It's a loss of 13 yards. I've never seen this in NCAA football. It looked like our punter, Will Coleman, just glitched or even just fumbled the football a little bit and couldn't get the punt away. So here is Michigan State now with great field position. Here is a screen pass out to Berger, who has been tearing us up so far. He picks up a first down on the screen pass, and it's his first catch of the game. Here's Levitt now in the pocket, throwing deep to the left side. This one will be caught by Alante Brown. Touchdown. 3 passes, 3 completions, and a 7-point lead here for Michigan State. So here we go back on offense. There's Roy Cunningham Jr., who checks in at running back, who just gave up that touchdown pass. He gets 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a throw to left side. Wide open Thomas Bailey. He stays on his feet, spinning around, and picks up a gain of 15 yards and a first down as we're just outside of field goal range. 1st and 10 handoff. Prince on Joku, and he is brought down right in behind the line of scrimmage, and this front is big up front. And now it's 2nd and 16 after a penalty. Here is Ellis rolling to the right side. He gets a lot of that yardage back and fumbles the football. And actually, he had about 2 yards to go at the sticks, and they bring it back for a 3rd and 5 now. At the 33, read option called. Ellis pitches it. It's Vaca Sau who cannot get the first down. It's 4th and short. Now, our offense hasn't converted a lot of 4th downs this year, but we're going to try it here. 4th and 5. Ellis rolls to the right side. He's got space to run in, and he has enough for the first down. That's where the legs come into play here for Jacoby Ellis. As now we have 6 minutes to go here in the first half, trying to run the football, and it's not working. It's a loss of 1. Derek Harmon with 2 big tackles for loss on this drive alone. It's now 3rd and 7. A quick throw. Thomas Bailey is wide open. A gain of 13 yards. He's inside the 10 for his 2nd catch of the game. It's goal to go. So 1st and goal handoff. Back to Njoku, and he gets lit up. It's Simeon Barrow Jr. He was the guy I was looking for in the scouting report, and he hits him hard on that one. 2nd and goal. Throw to the end zone. Touchdown. It's Thomas Bailey. He catches it, and we will score on this drive right there. And that's just excellent anticipation on that route by Jacoby Ellis. And he finds Thomas Bailey, and it's perfect. It's 14 up. So 4 minutes to go before halftime. Here's a throw to the right side, and that is going to be a first down throw. Tyrell Henry picks up a gain of 15, and Levitt looks good. Doesn't look like he's thrown 8 interceptions on the year so far, at least this half. He's been able to lean on the run game. Here is a jet sweep this time to Henry. He gets tripped from behind and will fall forward for a gain of 5 yards. But that brings it to a 3rd and 5. We could get the ball before half and possibly run that clock. But here's a short throw. It's Christian Fitzpatrick who picks up the 15-yard gain and a first down, and this drive does continue. Levin under center this time. Handoff to Berger. Berger cuts back. He has a lot of space. Runs into his own man. To the 10. The 5. Brought down at the 2. 38 yards for Jalen Berger, and he has run all over us. First and goal. Option keeper too easy. It's Sam Levitt. 2 yards out for the touchdown. And Michigan State has the 7-point lead. But we do have 3 minutes to go to put together a nice drive here and put some points on the board. Here is Cam Shells running in motion. We give it to him on the jet sweep. This is going to be a 6-yard gain on that. Cam Shells has had some issues catching the football so far this year, but maybe getting him involved in other ways could help his confidence. 3rd and 4. Quick throw to left side, and there he is. He gets a catch right there for a gain of 8. Going right back to him. That's the way to build some confidence for this offense. We're going to need him later more than likely. Here is Roy Cunningham Jr. in the game. And he picks up a gain of 7. He is one of the few people who plays both sides of the football. But he does stop the clock right there. Here's a 2nd and 3. The biggest run of the game by Njoku. And there's a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's coming back. It's a block in the back. So we will have to redo that for another 2nd and 9 this time. Ellis throws to the right side. It's Thomas Bailey. He's got it. First down and a lot more. Still on his feet. He gets to the 43-yard line. 26 yards off of that play. 4 for 66 for Thomas Bailey. He's having a really good half. So just about a minute to go. Here's a quick throw to the right side. Marvin Ornis fighting forward again, and he picks up 14 yards and a first down. And we're in field goal range now. We have all 3 timeouts remaining as well. Here's a quick throw. It's Roy Cunningham cutting to the middle of the field and picking up an extra about 6-7 yards on that one. And it's going to be a first down. And now we're inside the 15. Here is Ellis throwing to the right side. Thomas Bailey at the pylon. He steps out at the 1. He almost had his 2nd score of the day. It's 1st and goal at the inch-yard line. Handoff. Prince Njoku. Touchdown. Hasn't been able to get any yardage today, but he gets in on the ground, and we will tie this ball game up going into halftime in this rivalry game. It is 21-21. I don't think many people saw this coming. A 2-2 Indiana team who has won both games versus teams under 500. One was an FCS team. The other was a team that was probably going to be one of the worst teams in the NCAA, and we are making this a ball game. So Michigan State starts out the second half with the ball. Here's a handoff back to Berger. Berger has a big block that time, and that is a first down and a gain of 13. He is running all over us today. He's over 100 yards, 9 carries, and now his spell gets in. It's Carter. He breaks the tackle and picks up a gain of 18, pushed out of bounds. But man, is this running attack killing us today. 1st and 10 again. Here is Levitt. Play action. Throws downfield. It's a touchdown. Christian Fitzpatrick is open. And how about this QB AI logic this time from College Football Revamp? Rolling back to the left, throwing back to the right, on the run, on the money. That's beautiful. And it is 28-21. So here we are back on offense. Here's a short throw to right side, and that's Cam Shells. He's getting some confidence going. I think that's what we're going to have to do with him. He had some issues with hands earlier, but hasn't dropped one today. Here's a handoff. Prince Njoku. And he picks up a gain of 2. You got to keep going back to it. Now, he only has 7 yards rushing today, 10 carries. Here's a handoff. The biggest run of the day that time, and it's 15 yards. And that single carry, he already had more than the previous 10 carries. That's incredible. So here we go, Ellis. Play action fake. Oh, the pressure's in the backfield right away. He gets out of the pocket and does run out of bounds. He meant to throw this one across the field. Maybe it was better that he did that, though. So back at the 25 now, Jacoby Ellis, 3rd and 11. Out to the right side, stops, throws this one. Omar Cooper in traffic and almost snags it. It's going to fall to the ground, though. 4th and 11, and we will bring in the kicker this time, and Chibuke will knock this through and make this a 4-point game. But we got to stop this running attack. This Michigan State offense has done nothing but move down the field. Here is Berger. He has a lot of space and only picks up 6. If he just would have waited for his blockers that time or cut inside, he may have been gone. Levitt now, this time dropping back and taking off right away. I'm not even sure that was a pass play. That may have been a design run. And Levitt picks up a gain of 13. They've done a good job of not throwing into coverage at all today. Here is Levitt this time, holding the ball a little too long. It's a sack. It's E.J. McMacklin. I believe that's sack number 5 or 6 on the year, but he leads our team in sacks, and he just does his effort sack right there. Nothing special. Just keeps the play alive, and it results in a sack. 2nd and long now. It's a draw play again. Berger has a lot of space, still fighting forward. We cannot stop him. It's a gain of 13 yards, 11 for 151. As now it's 3rd and short. Carter in the game. He picks up the first down easily. It's a gain of 6. We are nearing the 4th quarter, so we got to come up with a stop sooner rather than later. So now they're inside the red zone. Carter throws off a tackler, falls forward, stays on his feet, and picks up the first down. And this game is going to come down to if we can stop this running attack late, because they're not going to be passing much from here on out. Here's an option play. Out to Carter. Untouched. Touchdown. They are keeping our defense on their heels, and it's just working to this point. 35-24 as we start the 4th quarter. Here is Ellis now in the pocket, throwing deep. He's got a man. It's Kilo Green behind the defense to the 10, tackled at the 7. What an answer for this offense. 73 yards, the longest pass play of the season, and now it's goal to go. Jacoby Ellis running, Booby Jones in motion. Roy Cunningham Jr. gets to about the inch-yard line, almost scored on that one for his 2nd touchdown of the season. And now we get into a 3rd and goal. Handoff, Prince Njoku stopped at the 3. And what do you do if you are Coach Cunningham? Do you go for this at the 3 or kick the field goal? Well, Coach wants to go for it here. It's 4th and goal. Play action fake. Ellis out of the pocket. He's going to take it himself into the end zone. Touchdown. And now down by 5. Coach Cunningham wants to go for 2. So now we line it up here. Here's Omar Cooper Jr. getting the sweep, and he cannot get to the outside. Tackled for loss. But let's take a closer look. If Prince Njoku makes this block right there, we had nothing but blockers out there, and we would have scored. And now it's a 5-point game. The touchdown lead is preserved. Here's a pitch play out to Berger. Berger has space. He gets run down by McMacklin, but a gain of 14 yards and a first down, 14 for 184. Carter in the game now. He's been hogging all the touchdowns today. He gets the pitch right there, breaking a tackle, breaking another, still on his feet, and he gets to about the 27-yard line, and it's a first down. Now, they don't have the best kicker in the world, so they're going to be looking to put some points on the board by the end zone. Here is Levitt keeping it. He spins around and only gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's a 3rd and 10. Here is Levitt now at the 27. Screen pass called. McMacklin trying to chase down Berger. Berger throws a stiff arm, and he gets pushed out at the 22. And they're going to bring in the kicking unit. This is from 39 yards here. And the kick is short. They bring in their kicker, and they cannot hit a 39-yarder. And now Indiana gets a second chance here. Here's a handoff this time, and the defense is still there. Prince Njoku, and it's Simeon Bowers Jr., and he gets in there. It's now 2nd and 11. Screen pass called to Roy Cunningham, spinning away from a man. He gets run down from behind. He gets to the 32. It's a gain of 8 for his 3rd catch of the game, bringing it to a 3rd and short. Kilo Green runs in motion. Handoff to Roy Cunningham, and another tackle for loss. And what are we going to do here? Simeon Barrow again, and it's now 4th and 4. This could be the game here. They send a cover 0. Here's a throw to the right side. It's Omar Cooper. You got to go to your best player when the moments are the brightest, and he converts there for a gain of 11. We hurry it up now. 2 minutes to go. Cooper runs in motion. Here's a dump off pass to Njoku, and he ends up losing 2 on that one for now a 2nd and long. His clock continues to run, though, since that play happened over 2 minutes. Here is Ellis rolling to left, throwing, and that's intercepted. Looking for Kilo Green, and it's Collie on the interception. And Ellis just trying to do too much there, but probably was thinking that he could throw that one over the top of the cornerback, but it was thrown too flat, and it does not get over the top to Kilo Green. And now Michigan State has possession here, and they want to run out the clock. Here's Berger finding the space, running over a defender and picking up a gain of 13. And a first down. We will start to burn our timeouts here, but it looks like it's just a little too late, as now Michigan State is in field goal range. Well, not really, but here's Barbarian in the game. The 3rd string back picks up a touchdown, a gain of 26, and Michigan State puts Indiana away. But one last possession here with 11 seconds to go here before the end of the game. Here is Ellis throwing to a wide open Jackson Vega. He's off to the races, and the backup tight end gets inside the 15, pushed out at about the 11. But only with 3 seconds left, this game is over. One more play here to make the score look better. Here is a scramble out to the right side. Jacoby Ellis tripped up, and that will be the ball game. Indiana was within striking distance of the rivalry upset, but Michigan State prevails. Top 25 for a reason. It was a good game from start to finish, but Indiana could not finish them off. And this was one of those games that you can really learn from, because we definitely kept going back to the run, and it actually benefited us, because I felt like when we threw the football, they were not dropping back in coverage as much as they would have. I think they were respecting the run, and I think that ended up, helping us in the long run, even though we did not have a great, yardage game. Like, we were able to throw the football pretty well, and especially out of play action. So that's something to take from this game. But I think Ellis played a really good game today. Our defense actually got after Levitt. Our cornerbacks were suspect today, and that's a big reason why we need to recruit cornerbacks and defensive backs, because I felt like we could not play any type of defense or create turnovers. But Berger ran all over us. That was the biggest issue today. They ran for over 300 total yards on the ground, which is ridiculous. Looking around the Big Ten, USC and Oregon both win in big fashion, defeating Iowa and Nebraska respectively. Ohio State beats Boise State by 2 scores, so they remain undefeated. Florida State crushes Maryland 38-3. And how about this? Penn State beats Michigan 31-17. So now we go into next week into Michigan versus a Michigan team who is coming off of a loss. But this is going to be a tough game, because anytime a team comes off of a loss, they are looking to get back in the win column, so we know we're going to get their best game. So this is going to be a great game at the Big House next episode. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tinted. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side, but I'm from the east side. This how we slide, this how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.